Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the 7 o'clock evening news on this fine day in 1676.
Now let's take a look back at what exactly went down in Bacon's rebellion these past 2 years.
Nathaniel Bacon, a wealthy planter, was sent to Virginia in 1675 by his father, Thomas Bacon, because he was accused of cheating his neighbor out of their inheritance, along with his father's opposition to his marriage. However, he was given an abundant amount of silver to go along with him to the New World. Upon his arrival, William Berkeley had granted him a seat on the governor's council, along with 2 estates, one around the Jamestown area and another where Richmond, Virginia is currently today. In 1675, there was a planter by the name of Thomas Matthews, who owned a farm in the Potomac River Valley in Virginia. Matthews got into a business dispute with the Doeg Indians and refused to pay them back. The Doeg Indians decided then to attack his farm and steal livestock along with many goods, killing one of Matthews' workers. This ultimately sparked a retaliation and caused colonists like Bacon to become concerned with Indian presence in Virginia. However, Governor Berkeley felt as if he could find a compromise between the Loyalist Indian tribes and the colonists. However, this created conflict between how to best deal with the Indians, and especially created a conflict between Bacon and Berkeley. Nathaniel, trust me, we can just work this whole situation out with the Indians democratically.
That's not how it works. We have to be aggressive with the Indians.
But you don't understand. I get all of these benefits with trading with the Indians, and that's why we need to keep the Indians with us.
I don't care about your benefits. If we don't do something to them, they're going to attack us.
Nathaniel, trust me, let's just try to calm down the people of Jamestown.
No.
By March of 1676, the General Assembly had declared war on the Indians.
It's about time the General Assembly declared war, but the Indians, the thing is, with them, we have to be way more aggressive.
No. Aggressive is not the way to go. We definitely need to be way more strategic about it.
If you don't think if you think you want to be strategic with it, I'll tell you what. We need my volunteer militia. I already have one started, and they're ready to attack.
Whoa, no. I had never given you permission to do that.
Well, if you don't give me permission, I'm going to do it without your permission.
Bacon, ignoring Berkeley's warnings, decided to go out and rally up his volunteer militia.
After Bacon was denied permission to attack Indians, he continued to go out and raid, loot, and sometimes take Indians as hostages. However, a lot of the time, Bacon and his men just massacred the whole village. Governor Berkeley soon finds out about what Bacon had been doing and is very displeased with his actions.
You know what? For not listening to me, I hereby declare you a rebel. You know what? I'll even be gracious and I'll give you a fair trial and pardon your supporters.
I don't want your fair trial.
Fine, but you're still kicked off this council.
Bacon at this point was considered a rebel publicly. However, he went on to be elected as a burgess from Henrico County out of sympathy. When Bacon arrived in Jamestown, he was captured and forced to resign his seat in the General Assembly for a second time. However, this time he came back with his volunteer militia and surrounded the State House in Jamestown.
Hey, you can't be here, you're outlawed.
Well, you're gonna pardon me, or I'm gonna kill you.
All right, you're pardoned.
That's what I thought. Now we're gonna take this seat from you, and you're gonna get up, and you're gonna leave.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Buddy.
Yeah, get out of here.
When Bacon began burning down Jamestown due to him determining that he couldn't hold the capital or risk losing it again, Berkeley became scared and decided to flee across the James River. On July 30th, 1676, a declaration in the name of the people was signed against Berkeley and his beliefs. Bacon dies a few weeks after the burning of Jamestown from dysentery and is unable to complete his regime.
In September of 1676, King James puts an end to Bacon's regime by sending a fleet of British soldiers to restore order in the colony.
After 7 months, Berkeley regains control and has 23 of the leaders of the rebellion hanged. In the end, Bacon's rebellion had many effects on the colonial society, some of which included the headright system being increased from 25 to 50 acres, along with a more aggressive Indian policy being adopted. The taxes were also reduced, and ultimately the rebellion sparked slavery in the colony because the number of indentured servants coming to America decreased and caused landowners to look elsewhere for workers. As we sign off, we want to personally thank you for watching this newscast.